So first off, here we have me trying to get the student to get his blood pressure. I start off with the prongs facing forward. Then I asked the student for him to if he could just uncross his legs as well and lean back a little bit, just relax in order for me to take his blood pressure. So here I'm trying to see what size cuff he needs in order for me to take his blood pressure. So I grabbed the red one, which ideally is a smaller size. So for this student, it wasn't the size that he really that was fitting for him. So then I grabbed the blue one, which is a bit bigger and longer. As you can see, I'm placing the cuff on the brachial artery. Or I'm strapping it on the brachial artery. That way I can take a better measurement of his blood pressure. So basically, when you're gonna strap on the cuff, the size should have a bladder length that is 80% of the arm circumference, a width that is at least 40% of the arm circumference, and a length to width ratio of 2:1. So right here with this cuff, you're gonna see that the student is more comfortable with it. It's less tighter, and it's more fitting to his arm. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take his blood pressure. We're going to quickly apply pressure to the bulb to force air into the valve at a high pressure. We're going to inflate the cuff to 180 millimeters of mercury, or 20 millimeters of mercury above the first cough sound. The rate pressure should be released from 2 to 5 millimeters of mercury per second. So right here, as you can see, I'm applying pressure into the bulb. That way we can start measuring his blood pressure. So now I'm releasing the air, looking for that first cough sound. In order to find the systolic blood pressure. So now we're looking for the diastolic. So just to point out, I know it got kind of blurry when we were taking his blood pressure and we zoomed in into it. His systolic blood pressure was 124 and his diastolic was 96. So how we measured this was we look for that first car cuff sound after we release the pressure. After putting the cuff at 180, we look for that first sound. So that's going to be his systolic, which was 124, and then we're going to look for the second car cuff sound, which was at around 94. Also, I did want to mention that we did have to make sure that the student didn't take any caffeine or any nicotine 30 minutes prior to taking his blood pressure. And we did take 3 recordings of his blood pressure, but we had to wait 5 minutes in between each time we took it. That way we can have an accurate reading. But that was the lab for this week, and